Hey everybody, welcome to our June market update. Craig, welcome back. It's been a couple months.
A couple months, I think, since we've done a market update.
So why don't you tell everyone kind of what's going on?
Yeah, let me do that.
Stats-wise.
So currently, as of today, we have 21,125 active listings in MLS. That is down just a little bit from last month, by only about 400 listings. We have had sales per month. This month we're at 6,800, and we're only on the, we have 10 days left.
Yeah.
Last month we ended the month at 7,100 sales. So we're trending to that, I believe. We'll probably maybe even surpass it by the end of the month, which would be good. Days on market for active listings have gone up just a little bit. We were 76 days on market last month. We're at 80 this month. So kind of in the same ballpark.
Yeah.
Not bad for June, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, annual appreciation per square foot, that's up. We're at 4.4% appreciation. That's up from last month. Last month we were at 3.5%. We're trending upwards. So that's very interesting.
It's very interesting, especially in the summer months generally.
Right.
You see, and when you're looking at a lot of like the luxury listings, those tend to sit a lot longer in the summer, or just don't go on the market until the fall.
Right, and we are seeing sales. I mean, you and I talked about this just the other day, that the market is very robust right now. Our spring selling season was kind of slower than usual.
Yep.
And after, once we kind of got in the summer, it's just been very busy.
Yeah, I remember we had a couple conversations in the spring where like, is there going to be a selling season this year? And it seems like it's coming on a little bit later.
Right.
And a lot of that is due to buyer sentiment being up. Rates have leveled off, although it's still relatively unaffordable for a first-time home buyer and many move-up buyers to purchase right now. They've leveled off to a place where it's not a constant change and buyers don't know exactly where rates are. Now they have an understanding of, okay, here's a general picture and idea of where rates are at right now.
Let's talk about rates. Where are we with rates right now?
Yeah, so the Fed met last week and left rates unchanged, which we were anticipating. They essentially indicated that they're projecting one rate cut this year. I know when we started this year, we were thinking anywhere from 3 to 5 rate cuts.
Right.
That's since come down. If I had to predict, I would say sometime in the fall is when they would look at cutting rates. We're getting a lot of data in right now that could be beneficial to that rate cut. So the jobs data that's coming in, inflation came in cooler than expected this month from last month's reading. So a lot of this data is trending positive towards rates. Now, we haven't necessarily seen a huge change in rates, fluctuating somewhere around the 7% mark, obviously based on product, but the overall signs are there and pointing towards the future being a little bit better.
Right. Yeah, so I think that's what's driving buyers to, they know that now there could be, with the idea that rates will go down at some point, get into a home now, refinance when you can.
Yep, and seller concessions are still prevalent in the market.
Huge.
Yeah.
What are you seeing on average?
So it depends. A lot of first-time home buyers are using seller concessions to their advantage a lot more than someone who's retiring and moving into a home. So they may not need seller concessions because they may pay off the loan. We're seeing anywhere from 2 to 3%, and that's standard and normal for homes anywhere from 5 to 800,000.
Yeah.
And that's your first-time home buyers right now. And listing agents are aware, and when we make those phone calls to them about why we're using these seller concessions. So I think it's important that when we're having these upfront conversations with clients, we're giving them all the data and information to make an educated decision.
Right.
So they have a full understanding of what their buy-down options look like, what the affordability looks like for that price range, so they're not overshooting and out looking at homes that are going to be unaffordable to them.
Right. We're seeing more homes come on the market, and which is good in all price ranges. The other aspect is new construction as well.
Yep.
Right. We're seeing a lot of builder activity in the suburbs, the far West Valley, Northwest Valley, East Valley, where they're offering some really good incentives as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, and it's especially from a first-time home buyer standpoint, if you can lock in a 5% rate right now, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, and it's something that on the lender side we can't compete with. Incentives are huge in that new construction market, and I think it will continue.
Yeah, it looks like we're in for a pretty robust selling season over the summer, and look forward to talking next month.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have any questions, just give us a shout.
Great, thank you.